rotated every day?
No, not like monthly almost.
Monthly, okay.
You know, I'm not at the farm anymore on the processing end of things, but when I was there, I think they would rotate them like monthly because all those oils and, you know.
Yeah. So they're basically, you're making it so they're not sitting in a pool of their own
Yeah,
juice.
and you're moving everything around. And most caviar, if it's made properly, it shouldn't be that oily. That's the thing, too. It's like when you open up a tin of caviar, you never want it to be swimming in its own oils. If it is, that means it could have something else in it, like borax, or the caviar hasn't been handled properly, or
Borax?
it's been exposed to air. Yeah, borax is really common. I bet you've had a ton of caviar with borax in it.
I'm sure. What do they just put that in there
it's a
for
preservative.
What? Okay.
Yeah, so that started way back. You know, all of the soil around the Caspian Sea is really rich in borax, naturally. And so way back when they were making caviar on the side of the Caspian Sea or the Volga River, they'd bury the caviar to keep it cool, and they found that it was preserving, and they found it's the borax in the soil that's was getting into the like bags holding the caviar essentially.
Whoa.
And it's
That is wild.
preservative, but it's also like Clorox. It's a cleaning agent.
Got you.
Yeah, so it's illegal in the U.S. to make caviar with borax, but it's not illegal to import caviar with borax. So
you can get the borax caviar from China here,
Yeah.
but you can't cultivate it here and sell it.
correct, yeah. So a lot of French product has borax in it. We have to specifically request not to get borax. Borax helps with the texture as well, and it makes the caviar almost a little sweet. But Saskia is allergic. So if she ever, I can taste it, but if she
So if you're unsure, you give it to her.
Yeah, with some vodka nearby, you know, to swish it down if you need to. But her ears get really itchy and her throat gets really itchy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Whoa. I did not know that.
Yeah, so we say the only thing that should go into caviar is salt.
Got you. Is there anything else that happens with the rest of the fish, the bones,
Sometimes
dog
the
food or
collar.
anything?
Some chefs can use like the cheek and the collar.
Yeah.
But overall, getting the hide is really tough.
Yeah.
It's thick, like you were saying earlier. It's pretty labor intensive, and so it's really expensive.
Yeah.
So most of it's
Is it going into compost or things like that? Ha. So what would you say? Because every industry has a big sort of wasteful point in it. You know, what would you say that is for this company or this industry?
I guess you have to say, like, you know, at least the fish can be go into compost, but that's the biggest thing, is that the fish is sacrificed. Because even when you think about like Sterling, whenever I was there, you can only filter the water through so many times, and of course it takes like a ton of water to operate a farm. But what was super cool is then a lot of farms have deals with the local farmers to where that water then goes to their rice fields.
Oh, great. Yeah.
You know, so
it's got more minerals in it too.
Yeah, it's great. And so that's where, like, you would think there's a ton of waste in the water, but it gets sent to other places. So that's really cool to see.
Awesome. So apart from, you just started this project, is there anything else in the works?
Not right now. I mean, we just opened Saturday. I have a few, I keep telling my team, I have a few ideas of mine. I'm like, give me 6 months, and then we'll, maybe less, but we'll talk about it then.
You got to work out the kinks and get it going here. But it seems like, I mean, it's a wonderful space.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. And,
really
you know, I think these next few months we're going to take to really refine our systems. Even with shipping, now we're shipping so many boxes a day, like we need to be able to bulk print labels and making my team's life as easy as possible. That's what I really want to focus on these next few months, to you know, streamline as many processes as we can.
I'm about to ask you if you got a position on here.
Actually. Are you looking around?
No. Me,
of anyone?
I'm podcasting and chefing, but just the way that you. What are you looking for?
Like a front of house person for here.
Front of house, like a manager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Front of house manager. Petra's looking for the Caviar Company's tasting room in Tiburon, California. What's the address here?
It's 46A Main Street.
46A Main Street.
And
right across the street from Sam's Cafe. That apparently is awesome.
I can tell you, too, after last weekend, the tips are amazing. Really, really good.
There you go.
Yeah.
So whoever's out there wants to work with some badass ladies and sell some fish eggs, come over for sure. Well, Petra, I want to thank you so much for doing this podcast.
No, thank you.
You have no idea how many people are going to listen and be inspired by your story, and we should have more people on this earth like yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Like your sister and your family. Just good people who want to bring positivity into our world and make it better. One fish egg at a time, I guess.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. All right, this is Sucio Talk, episode 18, signing off. Petra, thank you very much. I'm sure we'll do this again.
Yeah,
soon.
Cool, thank you.
I got to have Rebecca on, too.
Oh, she'd be hilarious.
And your sister.
Both would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe we'll get a little family panel going on.
There you
go. There
Yeah.
you go. All right.